So, Nilog, I was just thinking earlier this morning about, I think it was not Thomas Sars, the Scottish dude, the Scottish anti-psychiatry dude. I'm sort of like giving myself amnesia currently, so I can't recall it. Maybe it'll come to me later, but basically his notion was that when dealing with people that have mental illnesses or mental diseases, his approach was that, you know, the nonsense they were speaking, he sort of addressed it as humans expressing themselves. So like, how is that ever wrong? Like human linguistic expression, like, so I think he was like saying that viewing the things they say as being a way to communicate in metaphor is pretty reasonable. So looking at it as though it's like encrypted in metaphor or something like that, and when you address the speech content along those sorts of lines, it changes from being insane gibberish to a window into their mind, which is definitely useful for someone like a hypnotherapist or like a psychoanalyst. So yeah, it makes me think of neurolinguistic programming and how I guess the school of thought is basically centered around linguistics, like this notion of linguistics being super insightful into a person's inner being, their functioning, their worldview, their perspective, like how you can relate to that. So yeah, just some thoughts on psychoanalysis, NLP, and hypnotherapy basically. And like anti-psychiatry, I suppose. Basically, actually, anti-psychiatry. Like, I fully feel, nice background anyways. Look at that shit, that's amazing. Shout out to New Zealand. Basically, I feel like psychiatry really is a means of populist control. Like, if you stray too far from the battery chicken hours type standard 9 to 5 norm, and you are like upset about the injustices in society, like how people are being punished for things like consuming marijuana and psilocybin, when it helps with promoting wellness and feeling good about them, like about yourself, just in a like enjoyable way that's healthy, you know, that's not, punishing people for that is not going to help the meta crises that people, you know, or the people in the world that are suffering mentally or just suffering full stop. Hashtag magic mushrooms are a good food, as opposed to magic mushrooms are a good medicine, you know. Shit.